Hello, it's Charles with Uber Eats. Today is Monday, January 20th, 2025. And I am blessed that I got the wake up call this morning and I got to see another day and I made it through the weekend. It's a chilly 18 degrees this morning in Oklahoma City. It's just after 3:30. It's 3:34 in the morning. And it's only going to get up to 28 degrees here, mostly on account of it being overcast. We're not going to see much sun today in the city, but according to Google, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is all going to be sunny and slightly warmer. In fact, starting tomorrow, we're going to see high temperatures above freezing, just slightly above freezing tomorrow. 33 degrees, I think it said. And then slightly warmer on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then on Friday, it's going to get up to 54 degrees. So that'll be very nice. We got some warm weather ahead of us, warmer weather at least, in Oklahoma City. And they had been calling, I remember checking on Friday or Saturday, they were calling for possible snow today. Well, that's changed. They're not calling for any snow at all today, just quite cold. And what is helping, it is cold, but it's not as cold as it could be. The wind speed is only 5 miles an hour, so there's not much of a wind chill here in Oklahoma City. Then I'm thankful for that. I've got my heat running in my car and I'm staying warm enough, and I've got enough clothes to stay warm, thankfully, this winter. I'm up at my work already. I actually got up before my alarm today. The last 5 or 6 days, my alarm has actually been waking me up, but I was up a good bit before my alarm this morning for whatever reason. I'm just sitting out front of my work enjoying my breakfast, Zero Ultra Monster. It's only got 10 calories, but it's got a lot of caffeine and B vitamins that perk me up. It had occurred to me that I didn't do a Google review of the Harbor Freight and Tools. So I went back in and looked them up on Google, and it turned out I had. So I guess I think I might have went there the 1st of December when I'm pretty sure I went there the 1st of December to buy those clips for picking orders that hold the flaps of the boxes down. And that's when I did a Google review. I knew I had shopped there, but I didn't remember doing a Google review. But I looked further into my profile where I do the reviews, where I'm a local guide, where I put in reviews of restaurants and stores and things I do visit. And I had thought that I had already attained level 7, which you have to have 5,000 points to be a local guide 7. But apparently I hadn't. So I was still at level 6. So across the way there, after I bought my gloves, there was a Del Taco. And it had been a while since I ate at a Del Taco. I ate at one back in Ohio, I think. I believe there's one up in a county above where I live, and I went to that Del Taco. That's the only time I'd been there. So I'm like, well, I'm going to try Del Taco out. I was kind of hungry. Anyway, so I drove up to the window and ordered enough to get a sense of their service and their food. And I ordered a crispy, soft taco with ranch sauce on it. It was very good. There wasn't anybody else in line, and there were some cars out front, so I assumed that there were some people inside eating. But I enjoyed it, and I I told the guy, he said, well, it's not going to be ready for a few minutes. Why don't you pull around to the side of the restaurant and I'll bring it out to you? And I said, I don't want you to have to walk out in the cold. Why don't you just let me spin around and drive up to the window again in a few minutes and it'll be ready by then. He goes, I don't mind. So I went ahead and parked and he brought it out to me. But long story short, I did a Google review of the Del Taco and took pictures of the taco and the restaurant out front and gave him a good review because the best experience of this restaurant was just the service this guy provided me walking it out to my car. But I did the review and that definitely has me up to a level 7 now. I have 5,023 points. And I imagine I'm going to continue doing these reviews to get points and posting pictures online. But I imagine I'll be at a level 7 for a good while because to get to level 8, you have to have 15,000 points, I believe. Yeah, you have to have 15,000 points to get up to level 8. And that's going to be a good while because it took me a while just to get the 5,000 points. But I'm going to keep working at it. I like writing and I like taking pictures of things and just reflecting on my experiences. So this whole Google review thing and level and being a local guide kind of fits my personality and things I like to do. So, and I kind of consider it a hobby. I know it's not probably not a popular hobby, but it's something I enjoy doing. That's another reason why I like Reddit. I enjoy reading, and I like posting my thoughts and feelings on things, and that's another thing. An outlet for me to do that is Reddit. So I enjoy doing Reddit too. I had a good breakfast overall. A good breakfast at the Waffle House yesterday. I ended up getting there a little bit before 6, so I was going to wait to go in, but the place wasn't even open yet. I didn't realize that they closed overnight. I know some Waffle Houses have trouble with people going in there overnight, coming in from a bar, when the bars close and they get rowdy. And I understand that, but most Waffle Houses, in my experience, they let people go in to place orders and for carryout, but they don't let them go in to eat. But this one is different. They have a walk-up window installed where you just walk up and place your order, and then you wait outside. Well, it was after 6 by the time I walked up there because I assumed the waitress I like would be there by then. Well, she wasn't. And the doors were still locked. So I went up to the walk-up window to get the waitress's attention to ask her if they were opening soon. And she's, oh, yeah, it's after 6. So she went and let me in. And, of course, I'm the only one there because they had just opened. And I could tell just from the mannerisms of the cook that he didn't like me being in there that early. But it's not my fault that they have hours posted that they're supposed to be open at 6. So I'm familiar with this guy, this cook. He has a bad attitude in general and doesn't seem to like to wait on anybody. But that's his job. If he doesn't like being a cook at a Waffle House or a cook anywhere else, he needs to quit that job and go somewhere else. Because if being at a work environment like this makes him so unhappy, he should just quit. That's my opinion anyway. That's like me working in this warehouse and not liking stacking boxes and sorting boxes. That's a fundamental part of my job. And if I don't like it, I should just quit. That's my opinion anyway. Well, I ordered my waffle well done like I always do and recently I've started adding the peanut butter chips, and I like that a good bit. I like it better than the syrup. But anyway, he didn't make my waffle well done, and the waitress pointed that out to me. She said, she brought it over to me. She says, if this waffle isn't well done enough, we can remake it for you. And I looked at it, and it wasn't even hardly cooked at all. I told her, it's not well done at all, you know. In fact, it doesn't look even like it's been through the waffle iron, you know, how it kind of has, even the ones that aren't well done or slightly brown. This one wasn't, it was completely doughy. So I don't like to waste food, but it was unedible. So she threw it out, and she asked him to make him another, he asked him to make me another one, and he did. This time it was well done. I had a ham this time with my my All-Star, 4 eggs over easy, hash brown in the ring with tomato and onion. And aside from the problem with my waffle, the breakfast was just fine. I enjoyed it. I stayed there over an hour eating it. I like to spend an hour or more eating my breakfast so I can get a sense of being full and enjoy the meal. And I don't like to rush in general eating my food. So it's my one meal a day, and I want to make it last and enjoy it, you know, if that makes sense. I'm going to wrap this up and get off here. I want to wish you all a great day, and I hope you had a great weekend. And I will talk to you soon. God bless you all.